is lonely in the town. I look around, but the streets they seem too empty. I'm feeling very lonely and hungry for your love. Then I sit around in the corner for a little longer to watch the world go by in the lonely sky, waiting for your love and hoping you arrive. But when I think of you, I'm no longer feeling blue. You are my shining star. You make my life so bright. And when you think of me, you stop my misery. You make me feel strong. You make me sing a song.
Hey people, how are you? This is the artist Rico Fonseca, the artist of Greenwich Village. Well, here I am, one more time, one more show, and there will be many others, every Fridays at 9 p.m. It is called The Answer. And the reason it's called The Answer is because I happen to have the knowledge of the universe. I have the answer for any question, but not for educational things that are from high school or from college. I'm not good for that. To tell you the truth, I never went to school, so just forget about that area. That is called society's laws, that you have to go to school. People are being molded by society's rules. I'm being ruled by the mighty Creator because I am His instrument. I'm a messenger. I have the knowledge of the universe, the answer for the important things in life. Creation, the life of human beings, the mind of mankind, all about the cultures, civilizations, all about creation. That's the only answer that I have. This face that you see here, this is genetic, a creation of God that composed me this way. Combinations of genes. See, millions of people die, but nature collects all these genes, DNA, from everything. Animals, insects, trees, whatever. It's all recorded inside the genes. And so, it makes a soup out of all the energies and reproduces, uses as a recycle. Every new generation is made out of all that essence of DNA for millions that have died. We all inherit in ourselves a little bit of those who have died, past generations. And it goes through your parents. Therefore, everybody is different. See, when you see Rico, very unique, very original, one of the kind. Just like everybody else has also their own unique looks, their own unique personalities, and there could be also one of the kind. But in a society, there are millions that in a way They look they look alike in the form of living, in the form of behaving. They go by the routine of how society has molded them to be. Actually, how society wants them to be. They cannot be themselves sometimes because they've been molded from their parents to act certain way, to behave certain way. So what I'm trying to say is Rico grew up free, without parents. And I had to experience life, to observe, to get myself an information, sort of like an education of the activities of life in society for a good purpose. So I can use that to communicate with you. But that's the physical part about the world. But I also have the spiritual level, which I am being chosen and being blessed. And they have transformed me into a reborn creature, spiritual. So I combine those two, the world knowledge, the spiritual knowledge, so I can be complete, a messenger, a teacher, spiritual leader. I can do many things because I have the power of the universe. You may think I'm crazy, like John Lennon says. You may think I'm a dreamer, but there are a lot of dreamers up there. But it's a compliment when people call us dreamers. Because see, we have the answer. And sometimes the answer has a lot of truth in it. And the truth sometimes is like a sword. It hurts people. Because see, the people that are born in society, they're molded by society, they are in a process of learning some truth. But mainly, they are an artificial type of awareness because they only know the level of the world. So therefore, they don't have too much truth. They are born from people that are, in a way, con artists. People that do not know the real answer of the universe, do not know about God, who really God is. They don't know infinite, mysterious, spiritual things. They don't know those things. They only know about the world. They look and act just like their grandparents, like their fathers. Everybody's almost the same. And there are few out there that walk around with canvases, they're artists, and they're very philosophical people, and they're poetic people, and they like to talk about the universe, they like to talk about things. They even paint about those things. They seem like writers. They like to write things, interesting things. Musicians, composers, they write songs. This, in a creative kind of way, we kind of represent the truth, but in the form of art, to entertain you and to teach you. We always try to touch your heart to make your day, to make you feel happy. So for those who are in the level of the universe and the level of God, more or less like the children of God, because they have that ability to bring the unknown, those are the guys that come to restore the world, beautify the world, bring happiness to the world. So, you know, there's been so many human beings in this world that have bring amazing things in many different ways. Like even technology is just another creative kind of way, because see, the inventor evolves, music evolves, the mind of man evolves in the form of writing, painting, and so many things. Because see, the world's activities is like energies, just moving around, doing things. But sometimes everything is really meant to be. It's like fate. Everybody's born already with their portion of genes, in their whole life have been composed, arranged, and programmed to be who you are and to be who you will be and to do the things that comes from within you. Sometimes parents or people interfere with that inner original gift that they call it. But it's an instinct. And they say, you better be a lawyer, but the guy was born to be an artist. You better be a doctor. The parents, they encourage them to be somebody else. And they suffer because from within themselves, they know that they have something that they like to be, a philosopher, a writer, a poet, a musician. But sometimes parents or some people in society, they break that genetic thing. They interfere with God's creation. And they make a lot of people feeling very like failures because they admire other people that they wish to be like them. But they didn't allow them when they had the time to produce that inner talent. But that's how it is. We're being ruled and we're being controlled by the laws of nature, by the laws of the world, not by the laws of nature, because nature already told you what to be. But by the laws of mankind that change things around, interfering with God's creation, making people to be somebody else that they're not. So remember, also, in abortions, they interfere with God's creation. And they destroy little children that they've already been composed to be wondrous, amazing people. You know how many millions of kids, babies die the way these people do things? So many people don't really obey because they're being forced to be somebody else. And they don't give the chance for others to be born. Because see, this whole world is polluted. It's being manipulated by itself. It's very destructive. See, if you are to rule the world, let's just say, for instance, for example, if Rico are to rule the world, believe me, what I will do is collect all these unwanted babies. Millions up there that grew up with ugly mothers. But I get them when they are already born. I raise them according to my way of thinking. I make them be real wise little children. Even they were born with their own instinct. But I mold them only to be spiritual, but they can be carpenters if they were born to be carpenters, if they were born to be mechanics, or were born to be a teacher or a lawyer or whatever. It's okay. But I will mold them since little to be children of God, so they will always have that faith in that identity and be happy, now having hang-ups and suffer in the world, and living in a world of liars, that they manipulate people and they're born without choice sometimes. But I give them the freedom, but I mold them. I'm molding only the side, the destructive side of humanity. The things that are wrong, it's a no-no with me. And if I rule the world, man, and make this world in such a way that people can leave the doors open, nobody can steal anything. You can walk around at night, nobody can attack you for no reason. It will be a safe, beautiful world that everybody will have the knowledge of the universe, and there will be no reason to act wild, savage, ignorant, destructive brats like they are outside. Millions of them, all over the world. have the instinct, since little sometimes. They want to walk around, and they have a lot of influence from movies, a lot of influence from the music. It's like that kind of society molds them into become very distorted, very corrupted. They are the reflection of that society, reflection of that culture. And that's why we have a mixed up world. Because people keep on populating themselves and being molded according to that mentality, according to that culture, according to that modern civilization. And everyone, not in general, because there are maybe 10% that are the best, good people. But the 90%, they're like snakes, human snakes. They think very vicious. They already have the instinct to lie, the instinct to do wrong to people. And they walk around real cool and shit. And they do a lot of shit. Sorry for my language, but that's how they are. They are wild people. If I had a chance, I will strain them out. I'd be like a gardener, and they will be like out of shaped trees. And I go and ship them up. And I give them one chance. If they do wrong, that's the end of them. We don't want destructive human beings to destroy or distort the life of others. We want a world that everyone cares for one another, and they are helping one another and protecting one another, and to be sure that the world is happy with goodness inside, with God in your heart, and having order. Some people think that I'll be creating a perfect world. But a perfect world is really having the spirit of the Creator within you. It's the Creator that is driving your body. The Creator from within you will make your mind think like a Creator will think as a human person. The things that you will do very creative, and you will do amazing things because you are being driven by the Spirit of the Creator, in which is your image, that you were meant to be like that. But somehow, through the years, we have destroyed that because we want to be brats. We want to do whatever we want to do, and it's our business. We don't care for all that nice talking, all this learning about spirituality. See, people are what you call addicted to the culture, to the lifestyle of society, to the things that society offers you or nurtures you through television, through magazines, through movies, through music, to so many things that they're inventing, video games. Well, I don't have to give names. You know there are so many things out there in the material world that mold the children to be the children of society, not the children of God. See? Because they don't want it. They think when you see God, whoop, they're right away thinking about, that's the church. Oh, that people talk about, they put down all those preachers. Well, because you have to understand, it's a holy thing. It's a wonderful thing. And there are human beings up there, they are beautiful people. And why? Because the Spirit is driving them. So that you can be like that too. But we don't want to be like that, man. What's up with you, brother? We want to be what we want to be. What the fuck with you? What's wrong with you, Rico? We want to be crazy, Rico. We want to get down. We want to get high. We want to do shit. That's what they say. But believe me, my friend, this little show that I'm saying to you is only for the sake of goodness. For yourself, to be powerful against drugs, powerful against any negative thing that the world offers you. You know, just to be in such a powerful willpower against anything that comes to you, any temptation. I mean, it's simple. But that's my idea, and that is why I'm talking to you. And so, my friend, have a nice day. I'm just sharing something with you. I'm sorry for the way I am, and I'm sorry if I'm trying to teach you something, but believe me, my friends, nothing wrong. Nothing wrong being such a sweet, wonderful person. Wherever you go, people like you. You're just a well-behaved human being. You're so cool that people hang around with you because you have charisma, because the Spirit's inside you. You know, you walk in certain ways. Everything that you do is the reflection of that Spirit. All right? So this is Rico Fonseca, the artist of Greenwich Village. And watch my show every Fridays, 9 p.m., channel 57. Every show I have, talk about different things, Right now I'm talking to you more or less like things that is called originality of humanity. What we really are meant to be and why we are not what we're supposed to be. All right? I love you very much. And believe me, my friend, believe in the love of the Lord, which the Lord is the truth, the way, and the life for the whole thing. Because Jesus is the Lord. Is the one that came down, give his life for me, just so I can have this knowledge, so I can have this Spirit, because that is his Spirit. I love you. Peace on earth, and behave yourself. I love you. Bye-bye.
Art, sex, and music. Art, sex, and music. That's what we need for peace. Art, sex, and music. Art, sex, and music. That is the key. Can't you see? I would love to paint a woman and a man making love, and I would love to write a song about an angel in the woods playing the flute. Art, sex, and music. Art, sex, and music. It's easy like 1, 2, 3. Art, sex, and music. Art, sex.